welcome or welcome back. My name is Rees Rose, and I'm here to bring a message to whomever this resonates with. Sorry, a quiet one, because the baby's asleep. So let's make this quick and quiet, okay? But nevertheless, it needs to come out. So let's go. Let's get it. Come in. You good? Forgiveness. Ooh. Forgiveness loves me not. Ooh, tension. It's a little messy. Here for the tea. I can't. It's here for the tea for me. Okay. So forgiveness loves me not. Tension. Ooh. Okay. So recently there was some type of rejection with this loves me not, which is why it's like over here. This is kind of like overall energy, kind of when it's in this position. So there was some type of rejection that dishonored yourself. So you were rejected, but that's because you had no business being wherever the hell you were. So wherever you was trying to get yourself involved in and trying to include yourself in, you did not fit. It didn't work. And because of it, there's an act of forgiveness. Like, you need to surrender to your team, your spirit team. Go to your altar, pray, repent, kind of thing. See with it, I don't know if it's going to focus, but if you could see the forgiveness card, she at the altar asking for forgiveness and praying. OD, look at the incense. Let me see. Yeah, it's not that she fucked up, it's not that she messed up, but it's, you do yourself a dishonor when you put yourself in situations or places that people don't even rock with you, or you just know you don't belong. Like when the alignment is totally misaligned, you're going backwards. You take a lot of step backwards. It's not progress, it's regress. So wherever you were, it regressed you a lot. And you found out that this wasn't a place where you needed to be, where this loves me not shit. And it caused a lot of tension, not between you and other people. Maybe it did, but that's not what I'm picking up on. There's more so tension within your life, tension between your team. Like if you're trying to connect with your team, if you were trying to communicate with them, receive any type of clarity, answers, you weren't getting any of that because you closed off your communication with them simply because of how much you gotten yourself involved in a place that you did not need to be. It's like your team was trying to talk to you at that time, your intuition was screaming at you and you didn't hear any of it because you were too locked into where you were before. It's like you were choosing that over where you needed to be. You was choosing the lower vibration over your higher self. And your team was like, all right, well, shit. Listen to them then. So it caused some type of tension. And yeah, you gotta talk to your team, y'all. So I pulled the what's the tea deck. I want to see what else is in here. Let's get a little nosy. What did you do? Sorry. Too many fell out. Let's choose another. Nah, we gonna take this. That's an ignoring. Like I said, you was ignoring the shit out of your team. Oh my God. That's not good. Ride the wave. There's a picture on this card, a picture on the wall that says ride the wave. You were literally going with the flow. Maybe it felt really good. Maybe this was so low vibrational because sometimes low vibrational shit, vices, all that stuff, it feels good. It's not that you're there for no reason. A part of you is having some type of fun. You're getting something out of it. But you were deep in the fun. You were knee deep in the fun, and you were ignoring the crap out of your responsibilities. The calls, you were ignoring the calls. You were ignoring a lot. And it set you back. All right, what else you do? Because what you did, drama starter, you had your nose in a lot of stuff. This probably is not even you. Like, you're probably not even a confrontational person at heart for real. But you just being around the wrong people, being around the wrong group, you just ended up acting like them. You just ended up like doing what everybody else did. Kind of like following suit. Not to say you're a follower, but this energy that you were following behind wasn't your energy. So technically that makes you, let's see, forcer. You forced it. You did not belong here. And there were multiple, like it was evident. It was super evident. Like, there were multiple instances where you could see, oh, this isn't where I'm supposed to be. This is a red flag. I don't belong here. You had to premeditate how to act, what to say. You just put on a different persona. It was not natural and authentic at all. And you got to do all of that. Like, just go. That's how you know this place isn't for you. That's how you know these people aren't for you. And you have to do all of that, and it's not natural. You're not being yourself. Just go. But you forced it. What else you do? What else you do? Cloud hunter. Damn. That's okay. That's okay. Ooh, so you just wanted some type of recognition. You needed somebody to recognize who you were, the goodness in you. You wanted something attached to your name. At least you wanted these people to see you in a certain light. But who cares, yo? These aren't the cool kids. They are not the cool kids. And even if they are the cool kids, even if they do have some type of clout, some type of ranking or whatever, like, this isn't your crew. These aren't your cool kids. All right? These aren't the people that you need to be fishing for a compliment from. And even then, if you have to do all that for people who are not, they actually, no, I don't want to say maybe they are the cool kids, maybe they have some type of ranking. They obviously aren't, and they obviously have no type of ranking, because this is lower vibration. I'm talking to somebody who's trying to ascend, who's reaching their higher selves, and you got caught up in a situation that pulled you back a little bit. So no, these aren't people that you should be wanting some type of clout from. But something in you saw like them as being cool. You wanted to be recognized as cool the same way you saw them. But these aren't the people that you want to get that from, alright? These aren't the people you want that dopamine rush from. Obsessive lover. And I think that was you. I think something about you was just so hyped that you're just, I don't know, you saw these people as a little, so you put these people on a pedestal, and you like how they came off. Like, something about you was just like, wow, you know, these people, they got a lot going for themselves. Like, I see myself being in their space. I see myself being like them. And that came off a little bit like you were too into observing them, to where it ended up being like obsessive a little bit. And now you started doing all these things that weren't like you. It wouldn't have been obsessive if you were chilling, if you were just being yourself, but you weren't doing that. You weren't chilling. You were going outside of things that are naturally like who you are, to make sure that you fit in. And that's not the way to do it, y'all. Dust it off and unbothered. Yeah, so the good thing is you don't have, you didn't put yourself so back to where your team cut you off. You may not have heard them for a little while, but they did not cut you off, right? So they're saying like, you have it with this dusted off, you have time to like, and this forgiveness. You have time to go back to your team, talk to them a little bit and see what they're talking about. See if you can open up that line of communication again. Not all is lost. But they're still there. They're just waiting on you to call on them. For a while, like, you kind of like forgot about them, because whoever you were trying to be like, whoever you're trying to insert yourself within, like, they're not doing this. They're not looking to their team. They're not praying. They don't have no type of spiritual routine or anything like that that's like keeping them, holding them spiritually accountable for their ascension and progress. They're not doing that. So like, when you get around these people, the low vibrational shit that they're doing, that's what you end up doing, okay? And you doing that kind of made the relationship with your team dusty. But they're saying you have time to come back and dust off whatever the hell that frequency was that you like ended up getting on you. You have time. Not all is lost. Unbothered. Let's see what message they got for you before I close out. Safety. Yeah, so they're definitely saying to go back to your team, right? That is the safest route to go, because when you realize who you are, once you start your spiritual journey, once you start ascending, once you start tapping in for you realize how imperative and important it is to always ground and touch bases on who the hell you are. Like, let me tap into my authenticity real quick. Let me ground and at least retreat back to my truest self. In that truest self space lies you, your team, God, like everything, all of who you are for real. And that is the safest route to go. When you abandon that space and you start acting from like a different vibration, somebody who you're not, that's the danger zone. That's when you're not protected because you don't got your team on your side, right? So anything can happen. You're vulnerable to a whole bunch of shit, like just a whole bunch of things that could throw you off, that could take you back and stuff. That's not the safe zone. So they're saying to come back, to retreat to yourself, and that is the safety, okay? If it feels like things are rocky right now because you can't control what's going on, that's because you've exited your timeline of alignment. And this misalignment, it feels chaotic, it feels rocky, it feels weird, it does not feel comfortable. So they're saying to get back into alignment for the safe zone. And yeah, that was pretty much it. That was a quick message. This was definitely for you though. So it's okay. Take that with, don't take it with a grain of salt. It's very important to go back to your team. So just take that with a light heart, okay? Because not all is lost. So you're not abandoned. Your team did not abandon you. However, this was a major message that they did need to get out to you, because being on this side, es a no bueno. All right? All right. That's what I got for you guys. Love y'all. Bye.